Hi, my name is Vanessa and this is my very first vlog. Today I will be discussing a few simple ways you can nail an interview without thinking too hard. Tip number 1, dress for success. Show your future employer that you're serious about the position. Plus, dressing well will help the interviewer believe that you're a functioning adult who can dress themselves. Are those distressed jeans? Yeah, they have holes on the knees. Tip number 2, maintain strong eye contact. Pretend like you and the interviewer are competing in the ultimate stare down. Tip number 3, end your statements on a high note. Always answer honestly, but if you must say something negative, make sure you end it with a positive statement. You want to prove to the interviewer that you always have a solution. It says here one of your strengths is that you're a hard worker. Can you tell me some of your weaknesses? One of my weaknesses is that I do have a weak bladder, so I try not to drink as much water as I used to, so I don't have to be getting up to use the bathroom all the time. A few weeks ago, I was applying for jobs. Fortunately, some companies got back to me with good news. Before getting an in-person interview, one of the companies had me take an assessment test online that consisted of 2 parts. Part 1 was a timed portion, which tested my ability to learn the terminology and see how quickly I could learn the necessary skills for the position. Since it was timed, I was a nervous wreck. I was overthinking the questions, overthinking the statements, overthinking my answers. Check it. The funny part? They were all like bubbling, like fill in the bubbles. I could have just bubbled anything and I probably finished the test. See, me and tests, we just don't blend well together, and even worse when they're timed. The second portion felt like a personality test. It was asking me questions like, if you were a manager, would you rather be liked or feared? If I were a manager, I'd prefer to be liked. No, wait, feared. I'd rather be feared. No, wait. I would rather be respected. Is that an option? In situations where I find myself in charge, I'd like to be in between authoritative and understanding. So I want to get the job done and tell people what to do, but at the same time, I like to be lenient and understanding and see what works. Maybe their idea works better, maybe my idea mixed with your idea will work better. But let's take a step back. If that's not the position I was applying for, why would you ask me that? Do you think it's more important to have a little bit of close friends or a lot of acquaintances? Friends? How do you think your managers see you? I didn't see the point of half of the billion questions that I was answering. It should have taken me an hour to finish, and it took me like almost 2 hours because I kept falling asleep between all these questions that I kept running into over and over and over. I was forgetting what position I was applying for, and I started feeling like, overall, I'd say these questions were a little eccentric and unnecessary. And when you're answering those personality tests, they tend to ask you the same question to see if you're gonna, keep consistency. And maybe that's what these were doing. Maybe it's like scientifically proven. You'll lie on it the first time, and then the second time you get asked, you might tell the truth. So maybe when you take it multiple times, they'll take like certain answers and see maybe like, oh, the second and fourth time you told the truth, so they use those answers. Am I making sense? Or maybe there's no right answer. I don't know. Somebody tell me. So to conclude my rant, I don't know how to succeed at an interview. I can tell you how to be yourself, and I could tell you all the great things that you should highlight about yourself, but I don't know how to answer these questions. I feel like they're so irrelevant sometimes that, no one really knows what the company wants you to say. This is a funny video, so I hope you were able to enjoy the sarcasm. Those 3 tips, they were taken with a grain of salt. But in all honesty, I truly hope if you're looking for a job that I would hope that you keep persevering and you follow your passion and you just stay positive. But I really do hope that wherever you do apply, that companies will see our shining personality. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more, I guess, because this is my first vlog, so I didn't know what I was doing. It was a journey, so stay tuned for more. Thank you. Oh my God.